All right, moving on to the Nintendo Network ID. Accounts have been hacked. We had 160,000 accounts hacked. So the Nintendo says login IDs and passwords obtained illegally by some means other than our service have been used since the beginning of April to gain access to the accounts. Information such as nicknames, date of birth, country, and email addresses may have been accessed during this breach, and some accounts may have had fraudulent purchases. The NNIDs were used to log into Wii U and 3DS services and could be used to set up a Nintendo Switch account online, a Switch Online account. Nintendo is now disabling the ability to log into your Nintendo Switch account through NNID and encourages users to use two-factor authentication. That's not good. So I haven't received an email. Do you guys know, are they sending out emails to people?
Yeah, they're sending just who, if you have been hacked, like they sent you an email or they notified you.
All right. So I am fortunate in that I have not been compromised. However, I am going to set up two-factor authorization as soon as I hit stop recording on this podcast. But what do you think could have been done to prevent this from happening? Do you guys have any ideas?
I mean, what can you do if someone's going to be smart enough to hack into your system? You can only do so much to protect yourself, and if someone's smarter than you out there, they're going to find a way in.
I mean, the two-factor thing, that should definitely, I mean, that's reactive now. They should have set it up before that.
Because I think they like offered it, but it wasn't like required for you to set up your account.
Right. Because people find it annoying.
Yeah,
it is a little annoying.
Like, I don't want to get a text message and say, I'll roll the dice. I'll risk it. Somebody can.
I mean, I think I saw some charges on my account that I was a little skeptical of. Like,
but would you remember? Would you remember if you had
somebody bought all these Resident Evil games?
There you go. Okay.
This isn't Nintendo related, but it is related because earlier last week my Twitter got hacked and I got like really worried. Really? Yeah, because I got like an email saying I got a login from like a state that I totally do not live in, and then I looked at my feed and it was like it added like a bunch of people that I follow, and it was like sharing that like. Have you ever seen that ad for like? I think it says like Ray-Bans, like glasses.
Oh yeah. I used to see this on Facebook all the time. Another reason why I quit Facebook. If you guys watched the last podcast.
Yeah, so I was just like really worried. I just immediately changed the password and deleted the tweet. But yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. This kind of reminds me of like when the Nintendo Switch Online first came out. There was that big scare of like, oh, the Switch has been hacked, and it turned out like, well, no, the Switch hadn't been hacked. Wait, maybe I'm thinking of a different story. I think I'm thinking of Disney Plus. I mean, when Disney Plus came out, everyone was scared, like, oh, Disney Plus just got hacked, and this is related. It turned out they weren't exactly hacked. People had like a list of known information on these other people, and they were trying to log in, and a lot of it worked because they used the same password across platforms. So it kind of reminded me of this because. The Wii U and the 3DS services are what got hacked, and the Switch is being compromised because people are using the same passwords. So that's why it's another reason that you're supposed to have different passwords for all of your different systems. Never share passwords.
Every service that you have should have a different password.
Yeah.
It's like
never
right
share
there
passwords.
when Nintendo's like, hey, you had a Wii U or 3DS, you want to sign in with that so you don't have to set up a new password?
Yeah.
And I can't remember if I did it or not.
But
I definitely like linked everything together.
I think
PlayStation had.
Wasn't there a bonus? Like you got coins or something if you did it?
Yeah,
I think if you linked it to My Nintendo, I don't think.
Yeah, because that's how you would link it to like My Nintendo. Yeah.
Okay.
But PlayStation had this issue a few years back, right? They got.
That was like that was like 8 years ago.
And
9 years ago.
Xbox, I think Microsoft had it too. So I think it's just
and banks and everything.
Yeah, everything gets hacked. Like, I don't know. You just have to do your best to prevent it. So try to prevent it.
I think
in some way.
Companies are going to do their best And I think what you need to do is protect yourself. There's things like 1Password or other apps and services that you can purchase to keep yourself more secure, that generate these crazy passwords that you can like go and reference. And like the only way that you can get in there is like with your thumbprint. Like there's ways to protect yourself. Like you don't need to go to that degree.
You need a thumbprint to log into your Switch now.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep a pencil and paper. I mean, that's another way. If you write everything down so they're not like stored on your computer.
Just don't tape it to your monitor.
Or under your mouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is what I've seen people do at places of work. I'm like, hey man, I can see your passwords right there. It's not very secure. So then... I think the prevention part comes from companies trying their best and then consumers meeting them halfway and enabling two-factor like authorization, and then any other creating a unique password for each account you have. There's really only so much everybody can do because there's still just jerks in the world who are going to try to steal your stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. As far as two-factor authentication, I feel like also like I think people are hesitant to some extent because they're like, why does this company want my phone number? I don't want to give out my private information. I'm signing up for their service. That should be good enough for them. Are they going to email me? They're going to call me when I'm sleeping?
I mean, they're definitely not, but like those dudes who about your car warranty are going to keep calling you regardless if you sign up for two-factor authorization or not.
Exactly, yeah. You got to give out some of your information in order to help them help you stay secure in some situations.
That's kind of how I feel. It's just like, dude, my email address and phone number, it's like out there somewhere. That's how these like telemarketers get you. But like, I don't think it's Nintendo's fault necessarily, except for right now because they got hacked. But all right, anyways. So then we have this question. Who do you think is to blame here, Nintendo or the consumers? I don't think either of those are to blame.
Either.
Yeah, the hackers are definitely to blame.
The hackers are to blame, and then I think we can only do so much to kind of stop it. So I don't know. I didn't get hacked. Woohoo!
Yeah, there's no such thing as perfect protection.
Keep that in mind, kids. Wink.
Gosh. Kids?
What? The youth.
13 and older youth?
College kids.
Oh, gosh.
Anyway. Well, that was the Nintendo ID hacking scandal. Guys.
You youngins.
Just protect yourself, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to check out other PackCast stories, click on the videos on the right. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Take care.